Hello 2018! That's not going to date this video in the slightest, is it? Right, here I am with yet another part 2, rather, in Build Your Own series from Hobbycraft. This is the automatic Spiro set. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of the Etch-a-Sketch device when I was a kid, which, well, I say device, it was basically, you put some paper down on this board and you had all these little selections of tools and you put a pen in one sort of thing, kind of like this, and just drew all sort of geometric shapes, and it rarely worked properly. There was always going to be at least one thing that went wrong that completely ruined the geometric shapes that you were coming up with. And ultimately, I couldn't really see what the point of it was. It was just always sort of, you know, it wasn't particularly creative to my mind. As you can see here, there's just more packaging, more of the same sort of stuff. It needs batteries, of course it needs batteries. But I just couldn't see what the point was. Oh, there's no real instructions in the back here, just... There's the flashing tower that we did before, you remember how that turned out. The electric keyboard and the robotic spider. Can you guess what part 3 will be? Will it be one of these other two things? You'll have to watch the video to find out. But yeah, the Etch-a-Sketch, I never really saw what the point of it was. It just seemed to be an exercise in making your hand do this while other stuff did the work for you. I didn't see any kind of creativity there. I mean, okay, fair enough. It might teach you about geometric shapes to a certain degree, but that was about it. So, yeah. Or rather, it wound up teaching about how geometric shapes can go wrong. So here's the electronic compartments, here's the motors and whatnot. Will I be able to get this to work this time? Who knows? Who knows? If I can just try not to knock the camera light. Here we have... the box that everything comes in. Presumably this opens up. Oh boy. I'm terrified now. We've got the instructions in there. We'll come back to that later. But in here, yeah, looks like the inside of a Transformer's kneecap. Various bits and pieces here. I mean, at the very least, it gives you this nice, stylish box to keep everything in once you've destroyed. Oh, actually, you use the box to build things on top of. Okay. Oh boy, the instructions go into quite a bit of detail, don't they? Battery compartment, switch, spring connectors, base box thing, gear, Triton platform, and all comes together like that. Do the instructions tell you how to do it properly? I do believe they do. Right. Well, this could be fun. Will I get this thing to work? Will I be making use of whatever these are? I mean, what are these? Let's just open this up and take a quick look. They just appear... Oh, they're just pieces of paper to draw on it. Phew. I was thinking for a second that there might be some kind of sticker, but they're not. They're just something that's there. Oh well, let's build it! And we're back, and am I missing something, or was part of the brief for this to design the Enigma coding machine? Because that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. I haven't actually put any batteries in this one as yet, because we still have a bit of testing to do. I'm a bit dubious about the wire work. What I could have done, what I had done in previous other cases, oops, I've just knocked one of the wires loose. What I could have done, whoops, and there goes the wire. Yeah, you can see it can be a bit fiddly to get these to stay in. What I could have done, what I had done on previous experiments with this, was to put the wires through the underneath of the box, because you get the box, which is used for storage purposes, of course. When everything comes out of the box, then you just sort of figure out which way to put it. And you could, in theory, feed them through those gaps. It's just that in some cases that doesn't always work too well. But yeah, it does secure somewhat that away by pushing things down there and there. And you've got these little sections here where everything's supposed to secure themselves in. And you can see that it's all this transparent plasticky stuff and whatnot and so on and so forth. And yeah, you got all these different gears. And of course you've got to push everything into place. And of course you need batteries to make it all work. And of course this special sheet of paper which you put in like so, more or less. Right. fits most of the time. I'll tell you what, let's move it over here so you can see that a bit better. So yeah, what you then need is a pencil to fit in here, which I happen to have right there, although that doesn't feel too secure. Notice the wobble factor. Presumably you need something a bit bigger. But one thing I wanted to mention is it comes with these. And it makes mention of them in the instructions as part of the materials that you have for, you know, for working with, but never gives you any instructions as to what to do with them. So their actual purpose and whatnot is a complete mystery. I'm going to get some batteries. And I'm going to put them in, and the reason I haven't put batteries in already is because there's just one major flaw as I see it with the switch. You can't tell, just from looking, whether it's actually turned on or off. You have to actually have it flicked on already. And as you can probably tell, it's rather on the loud side. And I don't think, yeah, because of the lack of actual grip here, I'm not actually getting any kind of design going. But just so you can actually hear me, the lack of grip here means that it's not actually doing anything, but you can basically adjust this so that you have, or in theory you're supposed to be able to adjust this so that you can get different designs going. So I'll just do that like so, just to give you some idea. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything either. So let's try it on some other angle. Just enjoy having my fist right in your face like so. And yeah, that's just not actually really doing anything. Now this bit here is basically designed to be an adjustable cam-like setting, so maybe if I adjust this a bit. Although I've got to admit, if you keep doing this time after time after time, you're going to wear the joints out, aren't you? Maybe if I have it on this setting here, maybe that'll make something notably different. No. Let's tell you what, let's move back to roughly in the middle. No. That'll probably look better if I put something else in, a bit thicker pencil. Maybe this will work. No, that's not going to work either. That's a bit on the thin side. What I need is something to fit inside there with it, just to provide some more stability. Maybe if I put both of them in at the same time as best as possible, because you're not really getting to see this properly, but because my hand's in the way. But let's try it this way. Well, I have to actually hold my finger on the top of it like so to actually get any kind of traction. But you can sort of see some designs going on there. Leave this alone for a while and you will get, after God knows how long, some kind of design. Let's see what we've got here, if we can get the damn thing out. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit like a Etch-a-Sketch type thing. Well, not an Etch-a-Sketch. Thing I was mentioning earlier, which has of course completely slipped my mind as to what it was actually called now. Etch-a-Sketch? Spirograph? Something like that. Spirograph thing, yeah. I think it's basically the same idea, but you're just using a mechanical device to do it for you. You can see where it's going, a geometric shape is forming and whatnot. But again, even if you use lots of different bright colours and whatnot, it's still not exactly interesting as far as I'm concerned. And I don't see any real artistic merit behind this. If you can get something flawlessly going, then yes, there might be some kind of artistic merit behind it, but yeah, I don't particularly see it myself. Mind you, that's art for you.